Hi guys, welcome to my March wrap up. I finished quite a few journals during this crazy time and probably will in April as well. So I thought I would show you what I have been up to and what I finished. And this is a different mustard jumper from the last mustard jumper I wore in my videos, by the way, just so I don't look like I'm literally wearing the same jumper every single day of isolation. So I don't know if there's a particular order to these at all, but I thought I'd just start by showing you this journal. So this was a free printout from I don't know how to say it, my Mayan map, I don't know, but I basically turned it into this. So it came with a really cool like free printout that you could use for planning and stuff like that. There's quite a lot of colouring pages in here as well, so if you're into colouring, that's quite cool. So yeah, this I worked on and finished during this month, so it was 21 days long. I should have worked out when I started and finished them all, but I think I started this I finished this on the 15th of March, and I think I started it in Feb. So I think I finished it on the 17th of Feb. So it lasted me longer than 3 weeks because I went away in the middle of it and didn't really use it then, obviously. So that's quite a fun little thing to fill out and play around with. And then the next journal I finished was the anxiety journal. This is a guided workbook by Corinne Sweet. A lot of it is reading. There are quite a few pages that aren't fill-in pages, but there's also, you know, stuff that you can do. There are activities in it. And then it also had some blank pages at the back, which I used to write about the beginning of my corona anxiety, and I'm now using another journal doing that because, let's face it, this time is rough and we've got to look after ourselves, and being able to just write down those little bits of anxiety that are repetitively going on, like every day I often have the same anxiety, it's been really useful just to write it down even if it's the same. So I think that's quite a good idea for currently if you're struggling. So then the next book I finished was this super cute Baby Groot notebook. This was my spiritual journal. So when I was getting interested in star signs and tarot readings and all that jazz, that's all in here. I also have some ghost hunts that I wrote about in here. There's different tarot spreads. So yeah, I finished this one. And then I also finished this. So this used to be a book, and I loved Witch as a child. I had this book and I didn't want to throw it away because it was such a prominent part of my childhood, but I was never going to read it. So instead I turned it into a junk journal, and I would just go through, I'd stick different bits in, I would annotate them, kind of like memories and stuff. And yeah, it made it a really nice, I loved how my handwriting turned out, a really nice kind of scrapbooky junk journal that still incorporated this thing that I didn't have another use for but didn't want to throw away. And then I also finished 99 Things That Bring Me Joy. This is a gorgeous prompt journal, so you have all these different, you have 99 prompts basically to fill out. And it's so nice to reflect and look through, and it's a really gorgeous journal. So I started this one on the 1st of January and I finished this one on the 24th of March. So then the next one I finished was this. This is a blot notebook, and in here I planned hypothetical trips that I wanted to take. So quite often these were trips that I was actually going on, but then there are also trips that I want to go on in the future, and now I've kind of got a nice basis of a plan to work on so that one day I can go on them. And then I finished this little lemur guy. This was my little vegan research book. I'm interested in going vegan for my IBS, to try and kind of improve it. I don't know if I'd go full vegan. I think I'd probably cut everything except fish maybe and keep fish in my diet because it is for a health thing rather than any of the other like reasons. So I was just doing some research on that. And then I have two little ones that I've also kind of done during this time. This it looks so gross because it was in my bag for ages, but I got this little book when I was in uni still, and it's just 30 days of like mindfulness challenges and notes and stuff. So there's like different quizzes and stuff. So I actually filled that in, which was really cool. And there are some note pages and stuff in it, so it's really cool to have had those little notes with it. And then I also filled this little guy, and this I have just written down different Gaelic words. I think it's something really cool to have Gaelic, Scottish Gaelic, and it really interests me, so I thought it was quite cute to have that. And so those are all the journals I've fully finished during March, but I also just wanted to bonus show my current journal. I have like 2 pages left in this, so it will be finished before the end of this week, so the first week of April, but it was the majority of March. It has been well loved, and it has kind of been my saving grace during this time, really. There were a lot of pages about me talking about working from home and the struggles that came along with this. I really love this. This is cute. This is my doggo, and my dad was testing out the printer. And then this is how I've been tracking the journals I've been using, where I've been doing so much journaling. I thought it was a good idea to keep an eye on it all and kind of see what I've been doing the most of. So I hope you enjoyed my little March wrap up. Let me know if you'd like to see these for more months, and I hope you're all doing well and staying safe during this odd little time in our lives.